Hey, everyone. It's your girl, Valencia King, holding it down for KKVI Radio. Right now, we are still at KwanzaaFest 2011. We just wrapped up. And the person who ended us with a humongous bang was none other than Eric Benet. How are you doing right now?
What's up, Valencia? How you feeling?
I'm just dandy, you know.
I get that. If ever I'm like in a bad mood, I need to like just stand next to you.
We can make that happen.
I like that energy.
Awesome. So KwanzaaFest, the audience, of course, loved you, especially the ladies. Now, first of all, I must add, for my sidebar, my ladies, they wanted me to tell you that they were waiting there. You have some dedicated fans, and they wanted me to let you know that.
I'm so grateful. I mean, you know, for somebody who's been in the game for over 20 years to still have fans out there that are, you know, waiting for me and when I release something new, like they're there for me. I mean, that's a huge blessing. So thank you, everybody. I appreciate that.
Speaking of you being in the game for 20 years, when you first started, did you know that you were going to have this much longevity?
Nah, I was just hoping to get my first song on the radio. I was like, you know, but I feel like early on in my career, like I made a conscious decision to, like, whenever I went into the studio and made music, I wasn't going to try to, quote unquote, chase what was on the radio at the time. I was just going to like stay true to myself and try to like make music that like the kind of music that made me fall in love with music. And so I don't know, that's been working out for me. So every time I put something new out, you know what I'm saying, I'm not really trying to compete with anybody out there. I'm just like trying to make that classic music. So that's been working for me.
So do you think that's what drives you to come up with the lyrical content that you have? I mean, everyone can relate to your music, especially my ladies. So when you're in there making your music, is it stuff that you go through? What is it?
Yeah, I think the best way for an artist to create is to pull from his own experiences, at least in, you know, in my experience. And so when I write a song, like I'm trying to be as honest, as vulnerable, and as open about the experience, whatever the experience is. And I think the honesty resonates with people. I think they can tell when it's real, or if it's just like a track with somebody like singing something on top of it, just versus like a melody that came from your heart with lyrics that came from your life. I think people know the difference.
Yes, indeed, they do. Now, speaking of something that's real, let's talk about this Real Love single that you have out, coming off the album in spring, The One. Let's talk about that.
Thank you. Real Love, yes, the first release off of my very own independently released record label. The label is called Jordan House Records. Real Love is the first single. The album will be out in the spring. The album is called The One, and that's right. And, you know, it just feels good to be able to, you know, this has been a dream ever since I've been in the game to, have my own record label and then release my own stuff off of my own record label. So, yeah, I'm excited.
Okay, so of course I do real talk questions. So my real talk question for you is a little bit of a series. When you make your grits, do you put sugar or salt?
To be honest, I don't like grits.
Okay. All right. We can still be friends. It's okay.
Okay.
More grits for me. All right, what about Twix or Snickers?
Definitely Snickers.
Okay. Now, are you going to go on a beach for your vacation, or are you going to go somewhere in the mountains?
That's beach. That's definitely the beach. Life's a beach.
All day, every day. We want to thank you so much for coming out to KwanzaaFest. Absolute pleasure.
Thank you.
Absolute pleasure.
It's a pleasure talking to you.
Yes, indeed. Hey. It's your girl, Valencia King, holding it down with KKVI Radio with the one and only Eric Benet. Now, I said the one and only. Now, the album you need to get in the spring is The One.
That's right.
The One, not the two, not the three, not the four.
Listen to your girl.
The One. And check out the new single, Real Love. I mean, come on now. What else do you need to be doing? Nothing. It's Eric Benet and Valencia King.
It's my girl right here.